Karachi, Pakistan, August 1996. There was no time to waste. His gaze fell on the pomegranate and turmeric Persian carpet in the living room, the one he had frequently admired for its rich floral pattern, lavish texture of wool and cotton, and the elaborate design of peacocks and paisleys. How could a thing of such beauty now hold an unspeakable truth? "I don't want to be a part of this," he prayed silently. "Please don't ask me to do this." But she came forward and whispered, "Drive out to the Indus Delta. Don't come back for a few days. Make sure no one sees you." She held out a bulky envelope in her trembling hands, a peace offering. He looked at the envelope. Within it were enough rupees to stock up on flour, wheat, and rice to feed his family of 7 for a year. But instead of taking it right away, he combed his fingers through his venerable dark beard. His moth-brown eyes could not look directly at her, so instead he looked up to the heavens and prayed. "Ya Allah, please forgive me." He unclasped his hands. He took the envelope from her and left without a word. The crescent moon shone like a silvery claw in the dark sky. Driving out into the ebony night, his mind was racked with guilt. He knew what he was doing was wrong. He was a simple and hard-working man. He prayed towards Makkah 5 times a day, but he was also the sole provider for his family. He prayed that God would direct his fury at him and not his family. He drove out far into the interior of Sindh, the vigor of youth propelling him to leave the metropolis behind, until he reached the mouth of the Indus River. Here, in the surrounding alluvial plains, the great Indus civilization once flourished, its vast settlements stretching for thousands of miles across Pakistan into Afghanistan and India. The silent and spectral mangrove forest was an impenetrable tangle of roots. It was here, in the remote creek surrounded by a densely knotted desolation of the muddy mangroves, that he carried out the task with which he had been entrusted. Then he watched the light of dawn rise upon the silent delta behind him, swallowing his sin whole. Thank you.